Hello, good evening, and welcome back. A brief update to the story a couple of days ago. Joe Brand faced no action over acid joke. Please say, I love how they're still framing it as a joke and not a comment. Joe Brand said the joke was crass and ill-judged. The show's creator, David Baddiel, said the BBC was cowardly for removing the joke from a repeat of the episode. And to give context, they say, why bother with, Joe Brand said, why bother with the milkshake when you could get some battery acid? The comic then went on to immediately make clear she was joking to criticise the milkshake stunts. I'm not going to do it, she said. It's purely fantasy, but I think milkshakes are pathetic. I honestly do. So I don't see how that's a joke. That just seems to be further endorsement. The Sun said, she added, I don't think it's a mistake. If you think it is, I'm happy to accept that. But if you don't think it is, then don't say it's a mistake. Female politicians, public figures are threatened day in, day out with far worse things than battery acid, rape, murder, and what have you. I don't think saying that there's wrong on the other side, therefore it's okay when I do it. It's wrong all around. Don't encourage it. At least I'm here trying to explain what I did. I don't think I have anyone to answer to. Nigel Farage wasn't even mentioned by me on the night, so why was he taking it upon himself? I don't know. Well, why did you mention milkshakes in the first place? Obviously. Mr. Baddiel said, I don't think I would have knitted out morally wrong, I'm not sure, I think they're just trying to not cause trouble. If it was up to me, I would have kept that line in for the repeat. Apart from anything, it's a bit silly when it's had massive coverage to cut it out, that looks a bit cowardly. Yeah, I'm glad then you're being called out by both sides to say, well, stop apologising. But anyway, the main story tonight is about Black Pigeon Speaks finally has had his YouTube channel restored. You might have heard over the last couple of days that Black Pigeon Speaks had his YouTube channel removed. And thankfully, finally, he has had it restored. He commented to say, well, why is it gone? What's happened? And he has retweeted people on Twitter, obviously himself, saying you can help support at blackpigeonspeaks.com. Thanks in advance. Seeing as he had nearly 500,000 subscribers, that would have been his livelihood and was gone without warning, without reason, and has entirely gone. It's retweeting people saying, this has to be a joke. What the fuck, it looks like Black Pigeon Speaks channel has been deleted from YouTube. This is horrible news. Jay Yeager saying, please retweet, they've removed him. Others saying, this is bullshit, don't let them get away with slowly turning up the temperature of the pot by incrementally banning us one by one, which is why Sargon Vakard suggests following people on Bitchute. If nothing else, then it allows you to upload to YouTube and Bitchute simultaneously. Tommy Yee saying, YouTubers fact typical about on this one, the banning of Black Pigeon Speaks account is greatest affront to democracy and free speech ever made. Please restore Black Pigeon Speaks account, otherwise I will discontinue watching using YouTube and urge all others to do the same. Another saying, I feel like this is one of those free speech things. He's watched 3 videos, none of them break the terms of service. This is blatant censorship. Poor Joseph Watson getting involved with the quote, when you tear out a man's tongue, you're not proving him a lie, you're only telling the world that you fear what he might say, which I think is George R.R. Martin, or at least he has used it. 390 band saying you'll be helping out Black Pigeon Speaks as a member of a punk band in SoCal. We will be promoting freedom and the punk movement at a show in Huntington Beach. CA title, Punk is for Free Speech. And then finally, like I say, thank you to everyone that helped support me over the last 12 hours. The channel is back up. Much thanks to everyone. The channel continues, but please still subscribe to me at Bitchute. He thanks Paul. And he does say that his YouTube channel is now doing much better. Just want to say thank you to everyone for this. 500,000 and going up. Very much appreciated. And people saying, apparently Black Pigeon got a channel back. People are fucking salty. And the best thing is, of course, the Streisand effect, which is from DRockWolf, #RedPilled, #KG. One fantastic thing about Black Pigeon Speaks, or at Navy Hato, being removed from YouTube is that I heard about his channel, Black Pigeon Speaks, for the first time. And here we have, at the moment, his channel is at 510,000 subscribers. So, well done. I'm glad the Streisand effect has worked out for you. His videos are well put together, and if you're not subscribed to him, then I recommend that you do so at YouTube, and of course over at Bitchute. I will also be making a Bitchute channel soon if you wish to follow me over there. Not tonight because it's bloody late and it's been a long day of work, but I will do soon. So that is the news from today, and of course it's disturbing, and I think that the best summary was made by the gentleman who said that they seem to be turning up the temperature slowly and affecting people by doing that, to not make it out obvious in one go, but to say, well, hey, we're just going to ban people one by one, and you're not going to notice who's gone. And it's been stated that people from a few hundred subscribers thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. Doesn't matter where you are. If they can censor you, remove you, deplatform you, then they will do so, and only if there's enough uproar will they reinstate you. It's similar to the hate speech laws in the UK. I think 1,600 people were prosecuted in 2016, maybe 2017, and it's only the stories that reach the headlines and people talk about that are then acted upon, and the people aren't prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But there are still hundreds of people, if not thousands now, who have been prosecuted who you don't hear about because they're trying to affect everybody that they can, and only when it's then flagged up, say, hey, this person we know of, stop doing that. Same with Carlos Maza from Vox, who has used Crowder's personal humiliation, I suppose, or offence to him, and he's tried to crack down on YouTube to cause the Vox ad apocalypse. You've probably seen that trending as well. I know that Mark Collett has said that Stephen Crowder is kind of to blame as well, because he hasn't spoken out before to try and say, well, hey, these people further right of me are being banned, and that's fine because I don't wish to associate myself with them. But when I'm being banned or attacked or demonetized, then you should take note. Which, seeing as Sarkar has also been a victim of this, I believe that's why he's uploading more videos to the Thinkery, because then at least he can get some sort of income, especially considering he isn't using Patreon, but he is now using Subscribestar. And again, follow him over at Bitchute. He did release a lovely little list, and if I can find it, I will put it in the description, of people to follow over at Bitchute, and I strongly recommend you do that. And hopefully Dr. John B. Peterson's ThinkSpot site will be up sooner rather than later, in which case that will be another alternative for you to be able to follow your favourite supporters and donate should you feel so inclined, considering freedom of speech is definitely under attack both in the US and the UK. Well, I suppose around the world, it's a global, worldwide phenomenon, even if the countries which are also being affected don't have freedom of speech laws like the United Kingdom. It's imperative that we do try and keep some freedom of speech in order to hear the ideas that we don't want to hear, which is also why I read through the BBC, The Guardian, The Independent, all that good stuff, by which I mean bad stuff, in order to read the ideas of which I disagree with, see if they do have any points. There's no point in just creating an echo chamber and continuing it, and I strongly recommend that you do the same in trying to find ideas that you disagree with, and reading them, hearing them, listening to them, digesting them, and then seeing if there's anything you agree with, because, hey, I might be missing stuff out, and you could think it's intentional, but I would say it's unintentional, that I should mention, in which case do let me know, and if I can refute them, then I will do, if I can rebut them, then I will do, and if I can't, then hey, maybe they got a good idea, and you might agree with them instead of me or any of the other channels that you do listen to. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. As always, do like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff if you want to hear more from me. I have a busy few days ahead of me, but hopefully I can create something worthwhile for you lovely people who are sticking by me. I do appreciate all 74 of you, so thank you very much, and I will see you next time.